So good evening everyone. So I'm happy to welcome you all to the installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Technopark. The Rotary Club of Technopark was formed in the year 2018 June 20th. This is our first installation ceremony after the club was revamped. We are going to start the installation ceremony and I would request our President Rotarian Harish Mohan to call the meeting to order.
Hello. I declare the installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Technopark for the year 2021-22 meeting called to order.
Thank you. Now I request everyone to stand up for the Rotary anthem. Thank you. May I now request Rotarian Tiji Tangachan for the Rotary invocation.
O God, we Rotarians meeting here dedicate ourselves to uphold the principles of Rotary and to strive for the establishment of peace and goodwill among all people, for the elimination of all bars of color and creed, for the proper understanding of the sanctity of human personality, so that all individuals, all families, and all nations may live in amity and friendship.
I invite Rotarian PHF Shaju Ravindran for the welcome speech.
Thank you, Ronnie. Good evening, all. Okay. We are happy that you all joined us for the installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Technopark, Trivandrum. First of all, I would like to welcome our President, Dr. Harish Mohan, who has been instrumental in reviving the club during the COVID-19 time and executed many projects in the last 6 months. Welcome, Harish.
Thank you, Sajid.
Our chief guest, DG nominee designate, Rotarian Dr. Sumitran. We blessed you with your presence for this event. Welcome, sir. I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Sri John Thomas, CEO Kerala IT Parks, who kindly accepted our invitation on the busy schedule. Welcome, sir. Our celebrity guest of the day, well-known playback singer, Sri Vidhu Pratap, who is like a family member to every home with his many screen presence and gentle smile. Welcome, sir. I would like to welcome our Assistant Governor, Rotarian, Shyam Stanley Pereira, for this event. Welcome. Our GSR Rotarian Reynold Gomez and this district chair of ROB, who is like a brother to me, whom I know for last 20 years. And Technopark Club was his dream actually, and the project, dream project, and he struggled a lot to actually make it a reality. And again, like for reviving the club also, he put a lot of effort. Thank you. Next, I would like to welcome our young, passionate Rotarian, AKSM Sri Sudhi Jabba. Welcome to the event, sir. I would like to welcome our District Chief Coordinator, PAG Rotarian, Advocate KJ Rajiv. Welcome to the event, sir. Online. Okay. So other guests are attending the event through online. So PDG Rotarian Suresh Matthew, okay, I think he got a doctor appointment and he will be joining us either in person or through Zoom meeting. Okay. I would say our Rotary mentor, he is our Rotary mentor who always there to support and motivate us to become true Rotarians. And last year, when the club was about to stop, okay, he once again demonstrated his never give up attitude, which helped us to revive the club. And I would, I would like to welcome sir to this event. Okay. Also we got Rotarian Pradeep sir from Karakuta Club and Rotarian Jerry sir from also from Karakuta Club. Rotarian Jacob sir, right? Yeah. So sorry, I don't know your club. Shastangot. Okay. Thank you for attending this event, sir. Last but not least, our fellow Rotarian from Rotary Club of Technopark and District 3211 and Anats and my dear friends, welcome to the installation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaju. May I now request our Secretary Rotarian Manu Madhavan to present the annual report.
Yeah, it's on the screen. Okay. President Rotarian Harish Mohan, Chief Guest DG Nominee Designate Dr. Sumitran, our guest of honor Sri John M on the Zoom, celebrity guest Vidhu Pratap, beloved AG Shyam, Rotarian Shyam, our GSR Rotarian Reynold Gomez, who is also the ROOP District Chairman, District Chairman for Service Projects, Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar. District Chief Coordinator, PAG, Rotarian Advocate Rajiv. I'm not sure if Suresh Matthew has still joined the call, but hopefully he will join. Fellow Rotarians from Rotary Technopark Club, as well as our sister club, Karkudam, and other fellow Rotarians. And sons and my dear friends. So, my responsibility here today is to present the Secretary's report. Basically, it's as part of our club installation. So, most of you, majority of you would have already seen this because we had our previous district DG visit very close to, basically it was done in June, right? So, the content was pretty much the same, but more than happy to share everything, with others who haven't actually seen this. So I'll just start with very basic info on the club. So earlier we were part of Zone 3, and now we are moving to for this year we are moving to Zone 8. Our club ID is 89409, and little bit of history. I think most of you know, but still it's a club that was chartered back in 2018. So my friend Rotarian Shaju, who was actually giving the welcome speech. He was the secretary of the club. So Technopark Club started with a USP of having the technology or technocrats together, right? So that was a USP of the club, and there were a lot of these IT people in that club. Over a period of time, unfortunately, I would say, since a lot of them were employees of organizations and they moved on for better prospects, moved out of Trivandrum, the club got pretty much dysfunctional. And like Shaju already mentioned, there was a lot of effort, I would say, and special thanks to Rotarian Reynold Gomez, as well as PDG Suresh Matthew, for helping us support and revive this club, right? So there are a lot of these effort that was put during this pandemic time, I would say. മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുന്നത് പോലെ തീയിൽ കുരുത്തത് പാടില്ല എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിനൊരു exaggeration അല്ല. It is not exactly any exaggeration for this club, because when we started our activities, it started at the core of this whole pandemic era, right? So pretty much everything was planned. A lot of these things were planned with utmost care, even when we had to go to these various CSR events, right? Be it medical college, whatsoever. There would always be a little bit of fear, I would say, in the heart and mind. So, but in spite of all that, we took a lot of effort to revive this club and then bring it forward. So, we are, of course, our presence is there on the social media. And just to talk about the meetings, we had our bi-weekly meetings, and as well as, we had our core weekly meetings. So actually, this place is one of the properties where we used to have our meetings, along with Avoki. So, in terms of quickly talking about the summary of activities, if you see, we had these number of meetings that were held, right? So we had an assembly meeting, we had 16 bi-weekly meetings, 8 board meetings, 2 general body meetings, we also had the quarterly newsletters being shared, and we had 1 governor's visit meeting. In terms of other events, we had 13 events which we organized during the last year. We didn't get a full year. We started somewhere in, probably we had 5 to 6 months of, preparatory activities and, running the club. But in spite of that, we were able to successfully do 13 events in terms of as part of community service. We conducted 3 events as part of vocational. There are 2 events conducted for rope and 1 district project, right? At least participating in it, right? I just want to introduce the leadership team over here. So you can see Harish, Rotarian Harish is the president. That's me, is the secretary, Manu Madhavan, and then Ronnie, who is actually emceeing today. He is a vice president. Rotarian TG Tangachan was functioning as the treasurer. Rotarian Manoj is a joint secretary, and SAA role was done by Rotarian Arun Sridharan. Just a quick look at the chairs. So the service projects was handled by Rotarian Shyam Krishnan. public relations was taken over by Shaju, Rotarian Shaju. Rotarian Finney Matthews was handling membership. Rotarian Lokesh was handling the Rotary Foundation, and Rotarian Matthew Charian was handling the club admin functionalities. Unfortunately, he's not here today with us as part of some exigency, personal exigency. Equal or more words of importance go to these people, our ever supporting members. Without who support, nothing of these activities would have taken place, or we wouldn't have reached where we are today. So kudos to them. Just listing some of the achievements, at least what we think are the achievements. Like initially, when I started off, I said that we were trying to get into a running bus, right? We had to do a lot of things. We at the same time, clock was ticking, we had to do activities, right? So we think that a quick ramp up and getting operational to a full-fledged club definitely was one of our achievements, right? Technopark, Rotary Club of Technopark featured in the top ranking clubs as part of the PH Challenge, Paul Harris Challenge. If you see, though we had 23 people today, 22 people were added. Just with the exception of Shaju, who came from the previous list, all 22 members were added last year. So during this challenge period, we added seven more members into the club, and we consider that as an achievement. Our USP, of course, being a Technopark club, was definitely our insight into technology and also our grip on that. So as part of that, for the District 3211, we developed the mobile application, which I think is being used by most of the members today. An easy search into members as well as clubs and all other information are available using that mobile app. And last but not the least, definitely the great participation from all members is what we consider as an achievement. So I just wanted to share a list of achievements over there. If you look at the next slide, right? On membership development and retention. So like I said, we added 22 members. If you look at the male-female ratio, it's 78% to 22%. And the good thing is, and kudos, right, is the part that we are going to have 100% retention for the period 2021-22, with, of course, addition of at least 2 members for the month of July. And we have both the 2 new members actually sitting here as I speak. The Rotary Foundation, the TRFC, basically we had 2 contributions from our club for Paul Harris Fellow. So Harish and Shaju, I think both of you have received the Paul Harris membership, and you have everything, right? All the assets. Thank you. Thanks for that. Just to look into the community service events, I'll just go in a reverse chronological order so that you can see. Put some visuals to it so that everybody can actually see what has happened. Let's just go through the slide, please. We'll go to the next slide. Yeah. So the COVID-19 relief project. Basically, this is we conducted this event on 21st of June. This is the event where we worked together with Technopark. And basically, all support offered by John, CEO of Kerala IT Parks. The objective was to give vaccination for the contract staff in Technopark. While a lot of these IT companies were providing vaccination, right, for their members, and there were other agencies doing it for the staff, these were the staff who were pretty much left out there. Right, so we thought we should pitch in and do whatever is required for the needy, because these people are really required in Technopark campus day in, day out, right? Their physical presence very much required. So 300 contract staff were vaccinated, and this event was conducted on 21st June with a lot of support from Technopark as well as TEX. TEX is the cooperative hospital for Technopark. Some planting trees. You can see a lot of, ants and ants there helping with planting trees. This was done on the World Environment Day. So we offered help to COVID patients at medical college. So we had this request from medical college where they were asking for used clothes, diapers, oxygen masks, etc., etc. So these were provided to medical college on request. This was done on 26th of May. This event was done in line with the Save Kidney, Save Life drive, Rotary. So there was a request from a person who had issues with kidney, and of course the sad fact was his entire family was affected by COVID. So we tried to pitch in there and do whatever was, whatever we could do from our side. We had requests coming in from a couple of Bala Sadanams for laptops. The need for laptops and devices are on the high because all the education is happening online now. So kids needed laptops to attend classes. So we tried to help wherever possible by donating a couple of laptops. On 31st of Jan, Pulse Polio Drive, right? So in line with that, so Rotary Club of Technopark participated in that Pulse Polio immunization drive. So this was at Thurvikal Sub-Center. This is near Akulam. And the way we tried to be part of the program was by sponsoring all-day meals for the health workers, and also we just got some goodies for the kids, who were really afraid of all vaccination and everything. So we tried to get some goodies and cheer them up. This particular request came from Amburi. So some of the settlements, right, settlements in Amburi. So there was a request through one of the persons to whether we could provide some stretchers. The background was that when these people, especially the people in the settlements, right, when they were taken, they had a medical emergency, when they were taken through the forest or some treacherous ways downhill, some of these people fell off the chairs and it was very difficult for them. So they were asking for stretchers. So we contributed there. Again, another request for donating, request for a mobile for attending online class. So that was also fulfilled. This is based on a request for handing over some cancer medicines. This was handed over to Dr. Jayakumar, who is also a Rotarian. This was, we had our Rotarian James Varghese, our past assistant governor with us for this. There was a event where we donated a wheelchair, and a specific mention goes to Rotarian Benoop, who actually sponsored that particular event. There's a program, Ende Kaumudi, where we participated and donated some amount. This was for a publication of this newspaper daily for an year for a couple of kids. So adding on the World Food Day, we participated by sponsoring a day's food. There was at least 60 plus other able children at Providence Home Orphanage at Katakada. So this was one. And then donation of some productive equipments, which was done on the World Sight Day. It was on 8th of October 2020. This was done at General Hospital. So these were just running through some of the events, talk about it but and put some visuals so that everybody can see what was actually happening, right? Just to look into the Vocational Service Awards. So basically, we did something called Upstart. I'm sure some of you would have heard the name Upstart. Upstart is where we try to train and provide training for some of the people who were trying to come up in the IT field, I would say, right? So they needed different types of training. Now, Rotary Club of Technopark has got these a lot of these members, who have skills in all those areas. So we were able to actually help them with the training. And also, Ronnie, a couple of these kids have got jobs also, right, today. So we started this Upstart session, which was very much, I would say, looked upon. The further sessions of Upstart were looked upon by these kids, but we're very happy that we could actually help them. This was inaugurated by our PDG, I would say now PDG, Dr. Vavani Kuner. Another, if you can just go to the next slide, please. Yeah, so this is again something which I always keep talking, the Vocational Excellence Award to the Emergency Response Support Team. Not sure if people know about the emergency number 112, because that is something which is going to happen at some point of time, pan-India, right? All these 101s, 108s, all these are going to get rerouted and redirected to 112. So there is a specific team from the police who are actually working round the clock to attend to and respond to all these emergency calls. So we just wanted to make sure that, we facilitate them, we give them the required recognition. Go to the next slide, please. So just a quick mention of the rope activities that we did. So there was this specific request where we helped in installing a mirror. This place is very, everybody knows, at least in Trivandrum, everybody knows this place. This is just opposite to Paragon. It's a very, pretty much, busted to traffic, and I would say, and it's a very dangerous place because it's just before a turn, and the Residents Association, I would say, is a direct beneficiary of this. So we helped in that, and also some of the provision of sanitizers and stuff to Karkotam police station, especially this was done on the Global Hand Washing Day. As part of our district project, then, for H2O, we were able to, it was pretty much, when we started our operations, right? I would say we were running into that rhythm. So the best we could do was to spread awareness, and, whatever small part that we could do, I would say we were able to put the Save Water stickers. Right, if you just go to the next slide. Okay, so all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So we are not doing all the work. We are also participating in some of these events, I would say. So as part of RISE, we had a joint team, right, with Karkotam. So we had a joint team. You could see Shyam there, very nostalgic for Shyam also, right? Cricket always. So we are part of that, the RISE, the cricket match. So we participated there. I always put this slide, so that everybody can see it's just a glimpse into the family corner, because that's also very important, I would say. Nothing much to talk there, but if you could just, Abhilash, if you could just go through the slides, just to see everybody's family, right? So a quick run. Very important people for all of us, who help us do this, who support us. So equally important, right? With that, I conclude. I hope I haven't taken a lot of time. Hope it wasn't boring. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. All right.
Thank you, Manu. That explains everything what we have done so far. So thanks a lot. Now I invite Rotarian PHF Harish Mohan for the presidential address.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Chief Guest, DG nominee Dr. Sumitran, Guest of honor, Sri John Thomas, CEO Kerala IT Parks, who is joining us over Zoom today. Celebrity guest for the day, Sri Vidhu Pratap, Assistant Governor, Rotarian Shyam Starry Pereira, GSR, dear Ronald Gomez, Rotarian, District Chairman Service Projects, Rotarian AKSM Sudhi Jabbar, Associate Governor Shaji Chandrasekharan, who will be joining us over Zoom. District Chief Coordinator, PAG Rotarian Advocate KJ Rajiv, who is also joining us over Zoom. PDG James Wagis, PAG James Wagis, PDG Suresh Matthew, fellow Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Technopark, District 3211. And it's special mention to Rotarian Rahul, who has joined us, Pradeep sir, and everyone else who has joined us today here. Thanks for joining, and it's really a happy moment for me to have this installation ceremony here today. We have been planning this for quite some time. Even last year it didn't happen. So I'm very happy that it's at least happening now. As Manu was said, we started in August of 2020. We were trying to revamp. I still remember that call that we got from PDG Suresh Matthew. My cousin Rotarian Sudeep Kumar here, he was the one who was mentioning about the need to revamp this club as per request from PDG Suresh Matthew, and he's just half an hour call, that's what inspired us to do this. Then I still remember talking to Ronnie Sebastian, pitching him this idea of starting a Rotary, reviving the Rotary Club of Technopark again, and he extended all the support. I think he contacted Manu, and then from there on, it became a reality. So I think the last 8 months had been a real positive term for all of us. I think we have not done that much goodwill ever in our life. I know we haven't made this many friends. I think personally, at least me, I haven't made this many friends in any other part of my life. So it was extremely exciting period for all of us. And we were actually, apart from Shaju, we never knew anything about Rotary, and we are still learning a lot of things, but the team last year, DG Dr. Thomas Vavinikundel and our AG James Wagis and Reinhold, and especially people from Rotarians from Rotary Club of Kalkutam, they all gave us enough support to take this. So I still remember the first person who called me after I took charge as the president was Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar. I knew him, but he was kind enough to call and welcome me to Rotary. So with the support of all the senior Rotarians, we were able to blend in. We were able to learn more about Rotary as an organization and do whatever we could in the 8 months that we had. Initially, even though we started as a club of tech entrepreneurs, slowly we brought people from the other professions as well. Now we have one doctor, one event management professional. We are bringing in more and more people who are not only technology entrepreneurs but other professions as well, which is extremely important. We have 6 female Rotarians in our club, and we have an international Rotarian who has joined us from Singapore. We're trying to set up a satellite club in Singapore if possible. So there is some effort happening there as well. So last year, I think we could do around 22 different small activities. Once again, thanks to a lot of Rotarians, even from other clubs. Rotarian Sudeep, he actually referred at least 4 projects to us, including the stretcher donation and things like this. So I was always call people from other Rotary clubs to see what they are doing for each event and get ideas. That's what we have been doing so far. And we have big plans for next year. So I think, especially in the pandemic times, what I have felt is, we need organizations like Rotary which are genuinely neutral and not biased. There are very few organizations we can see which are as neutral or as positive and as focused on CSR like Rotary. I think that really shows, especially in the pandemic times. We have been lucky enough to partner with even Technopark and some other organizations to do some projects. So extremely happy with the last 8 months, and thanks everyone for the support, and thanks a lot for the Rotarians from Rotary Club of Technopark and the family members, everyone, for all the support, and thank you.
Thank you, President Harish. So now I request Rotarian Harish Mohan to disengage the sergeant at arms.
I think since it is Sergeant at Arms is actually in Kozhikode, so I hereby declare the Sergeant at Arms Rotarian Arun Sridharan, what do I say?
Disengage.
Disengaged, disarmed. Thank you.
Thank you. So as you all know, since we didn't get the complete term over the last year, it was decided to continue the same team for 2021-2022. So as a part of the installation of the president re-elect, I would like to give a brief introduction to our current and continuing president, Rotarian PHF Harish Mohan. Harish Mohan is a tech entrepreneur, co-founder of Performatic Solutions, a software engineering company based out of Technopark, and also offices in US and Singapore. Harish is a native of Trivandrum, completed studies at Christnagar School, Marivanas College and College of Engineering, Trivandrum. Started his career with TCS in Chennai and later he moved to US, where he lived for 5 years working with various customers, with various clients. Came back to India in 2010 after a brief stint with Infosys. He started Performatics along with his long-term friends. Harish is also executive committee member and convener of the member focus group of GTech, the Association of Technology Companies in Kerala. He has represented Kerala state in the junior cricket team and also he is also very passionate about filmmaking, having made various short films, web series, ads and corporate videos. Hopefully many of us have seen that also. So Harish is married to Ashwati, who works as a test manager at Alliance Technopark, and he has 2 kids, Swati, who is in 6th grade, and Dhwani, who is in the 2nd grade. And he lives along with his parents at Ullu, Trivandrum. Now we are moving to the formal installation of the President re-elect, President Rotarian PHF Harish Mohan. Now I invite Assistant Governor Rotarian Sham Starry to administer the oath of the office of the President.
I,
I, Harish Mohan, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of Rotary Club of Technopark, Trivandrum, and that I will, to the best of my ability, support the District Governor and Rotary International, and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club. Thank you.
Next, I invite our President Rotarian PHF Harish Mohan to adorn the Sergeant at Arms. May I invite President Rotarian PHF Harish Mohan for the acceptance speech.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more to add. I mean, really happy that we're getting another term we have a lot of plans to do. We did 2 activities for the Endigramam project. There are 7 categories to complete. We could only do one so far. We have 6 more to go. I think there are a lot of things that we have planned for this year. So really happy and looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Harish. Now I would like to give a brief introduction of our current and continuing secretary, Rotarian Manu Madhavan. Manu Madhavan is an entrepreneur, IT professional, and is the Chief Operating Officer of D-Cube AI, a software firm based out of Technopark. Hailing from Trivandrum, Manu is an alumnus of College of Engineering Trivandrum, CET, and he has completed his schooling in Loyola. Manu has spent more than 2 decades in the field of information technology, and during his tenure, he has worked in various capacities in many IT organizations. Prior to co-founding D-Cube AI, Manu was the center head of McFadden Digital, Trivandrum Development Center. And Manu is married to Indu Maladi, who is also an IT professional. He is blessed with a son, Aditya, who is pursuing his mechanical engineering at TKM, and daughter Meghna, who is in 10th grade at Chembaga. Now, I would like to welcome our President Rotarian Harish Mohan for the installation of the Secretary-elect Rotarian Manu Madhavan. May I now request President Rotarian Harish Mohan for the virtual installation of the Director Board.
So since all of us are not physically present here and most of our members are joining over Zoom, I would like to call out the names of the office bearers for 2021-22. President Secretary, Vice President Rotarian Roni Sebastian, Joint Secretary Rotarian Dr. Binoy Stanley, Treasurer Rotarian TG Tangachan, Surgeon at Arm Rotarian Arun Matthew, Club Admin Committee Chairman Rotarian Matthew Cherian, Membership Committee Chairman Rotarian Finney Matthews, Service Projects Committee Chairman Rotarian Shaju Ravindran Nair, Rotary Foundation Committee Chairman Rotarian Lokesh M, and Public Relations Committee Chairman Rotarian Srilal VB. Thank you.
Thank you, Harish. I invite Rotarian Abhilash Jayapal for the introduction of the Chief Guest, District Governor, nominee, designate, Rotarian Dr. Sumitran G.
Good evening. Am I audible? Am I audible? Ronnie, can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Stage and who have joined us online. Fellow Rotarians from Rotary Club of Technopark and District 3211 and my dear friends. It is indeed my privilege to welcome our chief guest, DG and Rotarian Major Donor, Dr. G. Sumitran. Over the next few minutes, I would like to brief everyone about the exemplary journey of Dr. G. Sumitran. Dr. G. Sumitran joined the Rotary Club of Karnataka in 2008. The mastermind behind implementing district project Heart to Heart, he conducted 40 full heart the leadership of PDG Rotarian T.N. Koshi Panikar. He served as the president of Rotary Club of Karnagapalli in the year 2015-16. He was elevated to Star Assistant Governor in the year 2016-17. His exemplary service as an Assistant Governor, District 3211, led him to being adjudged the best Assistant Governor for the Rotary year 2016-17. He became a major donor in the same year by his generous contribution to the Rotary Foundation. He was entrusted with the responsibility of Chairman of FIRE, Family Involved Rotary Entertainment, in the Rotary year 2017-18. Same year, Dr. Sumitran was also serving the district as Chairman of Hridaya Thalam, means Heart to Heart, which was intended to give completely free cardiac care to minimum of 100 underprivileged cardiac patients. At the close of second year of launch, 100 underprivileged patients stand benefited from this great charity medical support project. Dr. Sumitran, as the chairman of District Conference Vismayam 2019, was well appreciated by the Rotary fraternity. The support received from the fellow Rotarians gave him more confidence to take up greater challenges, and Dr. Sumitran leads the arrangements of PETS, which was held on April 2019 at Grand Hyatt, Kochi. As the chairman of the organizing committee of PETS 2019, it was a proud moment for him when Rotary International President Rotarian Shekhar Mehta, the fourth Indian to be international president for Rotary, lit the lamp to inaugurate the event. Currently, he serves Rotary District 3211 as chairman of Health Curative. He was elected unanimously to lead Rotary International District 3211 in the year 2023-24. A legacy deep-rooted in helping people in physical well-being is how we would like to define him. He was born the youngest child of Teke Madam Ayurveda Acharya Sri M.K. Gangadharan and Srimati Chandra. Dr. Sumitran did his MBBS from TD Medical College, Alapura in 1983. He started his career as a medical practitioner at George Memorial Hospital, Pathanapuram in 1990. Between 1998 and 2000, he obtained his master's in cardiothoracic surgery. He had the privilege of working closely with renowned and distinguished cardiac surgeon Padma Shri Dr. K.M. Cherian at San Gregorios Cardiovascular Center and became his favorite. Also conceptualized Cura, providing urban facilities in rural area, and implemented that in Shastankota. On April 7, 2007, Health Day, Dr. Sumitran set up Padmavati Medical Foundation and has been serving as chairman as well as chief cardiothoracic surgeon at the hospital. Alongside, he had provided his services as the head of cardiothoracic and vascular surgery at Tiruvalla Medical Mission and Lakshmi Hospital, Palakkad. Exposed to more than 9,000 cases of cardiac, thoracic, and vascular cases, which include a variety of pediatric and adult cardiac surgery cases. His field of professional interest is total arterial revascularization, heart valve repair, minimal invasive heart and lung operation, rural healthcare, etc. He is married to Rotarian Smita Sumitran, the managing director of Padmavati Medical Foundation. The couple is blessed with a son and two daughters. Rotarian Anand graduated in economics from Loyola College, Chennai, and is currently doing his master's in business. Vaishnavi finished her 12th ISC and Shivani studying in 5th standard. On behalf of Rotary Club of Technopark and fellow Rotarians, I welcome you, sir, to this event. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhilash. Next, I invite Rotarian Finney Matthew for introducing our guest of honor, Sri John M. Thomas, CEO of Kerala IT Parks. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. So next is a guest address for Rotarian Dr. Sumitran G, District Governor nominee designate. Thank you. Come on, sir.
Thank you, Rotarian Abhilash, for the nice introduction of me to this august audience in the physical and the virtual platform. ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഇച്ചിരി ഒരു സോറി പറയുകയാണ്, കുറച്ച് താമസിച്ചു പോയി. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ടൊരു 2 മിനിറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നത് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം തുടങ്ങിയാണ്. കാരണം മറ്റൊന്നുമല്ല, കുറച്ച് ബിസി ആയതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. രാവിലെ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ സാധാരണ ഒരു സർജറിയൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് ഇറങ്ങി തിരിച്ചു വരാമെന്നും പറഞ്ഞാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ രാവിലെ OPയും കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സർജറിക്ക് കയറിയൊരു 3:30 ആകുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങാമെന്നും പറഞ്ഞാണ് ഞാൻ ഇറങ്ങിയത്. പക്ഷേ 2 മണിക്ക് സർജറി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇറങ്ങി. പക്ഷേ ഇറങ്ങി കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് എൻ്റെ കൂടെയുള്ള ആൾ സ്റ്റേണൽ വയർ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പോയപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഹാർട്ട് അറസ്റ്റായെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് വീണ്ടും ചെന്ന് കയറി ഹാർട്ട് പിന്നെയും റിവൈവ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പിന്നെയും ബൈപ്പാസിൽ പോയിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു വരേണ്ടി വന്നു. പേഷ്യൻ്റ് സ്റ്റേബിൾ, ഓക്കെ, ഫൈൻ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് 1-2 പേഷ്യൻറ്റും കൂടെ കിടപ്പുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അതെല്ലാം സീരിയസ് ആയതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഇച്ചിരി താമസിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയത്. അത് എന്നോട് എന്നോട് ക്ഷമിക്കുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അതർവൈസ്, most respected newly installed President of Rotary Club of Technopark, Rotarian Harish Mohan, and First Lady, Rotarian Ashwati, and Secretary of this club, Rotarian Manu Mohan, മറ്റ് റോട്ടറി മെമ്പർമാരെ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. റോട്ടറിയൻ അനു മാത്യു, അരുൺ ശ്രീധരൻ, അശ്വതി ആൾറെഡി പറഞ്ഞു, ബിനോയ് സ്റ്റാൻലി, ബോബി ജോയ്, ചാക്കോ എം ജോസ്, ദർശന മണി, ദീപ എ കുമാർ, ഫിന്നി മാത്യൂസ്, ലോകേഷ് ML, മനോജ് കൃഷ്ണ M, മാത്യു ചെറിയാൻ, റോണി കെ സെബാസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ഷാജു രവീന്ദ്രൻ നായർ, ശ്യാം കൃഷ്ണൻ, സിബി ലൂക്ക്, സൂരജ് ജയരാമൻ, ശ്രീലത VB, ടിഗി തങ്കച്ചൻ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ നേരുകയാണ്. ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തിൽ വളരെ ഗംഭീരമായ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ കാഴ്ചവെച്ച്, നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഒരു 2017 ചാർട്ടർ ചെയ്ത ഈ ക്ലബ്ബ് 2018 പ്രവർത്തനം തുടങ്ങിയത് എന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. അന്ന് വളരെ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് ശ്രീ സുരേഷ് മാത്യു അവരുടെയും PDG സുരേഷ് മാത്യു അവരുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ, അതുപോലെ റെയ്നോൾ ഗോമസ് GSR ആയിട്ട് തുടങ്ങിയ ഈ ക്ലബ്ബ് വളരെ ഗംഭീരമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ചാർട്ടർ ഡേ ആയിരുന്നു എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ അന്ന് നേരത്തെ വന്നിട്ടില്ല. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പറഞ്ഞതിൻ്റെ കൂട്ട് തീയിൽ എടുത്ത ക്ലബ്ബ് പോലെ അന്ന് നമുക്കൊരു വളരെ ഒരു ചാൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു. പ്രളയത്തിൽ ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലബ്ബിലെ എല്ലാവരും വളരെ ഗംഭീരമായിട്ടുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളാണ് ടെക്നോ പാർക്ക് കാഴ്ചവെച്ചത്. പക്ഷേ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പല സാഹചര്യങ്ങളുടെ തിടുക്കത്തിലായിരിക്കണം പലരും നേതൃസ്ഥാനത്തുള്ളവരെല്ലാം പോയിട്ട് ആ 19 ഒരാൾ മാത്രം, ഷാജു രവീന്ദ്രൻ മാത്രം നിലനിൽക്കുകയും ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും പുതിയ റോട്ടറി മെമ്പർമാരാകുകയും ചെയ്ത ഒരു വളരെ വൈബ്രൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ക്ലബ്ബ്, റീജുവനേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ക്ലബ്ബാണ്. ഇത്രയും റീജുവനേഷൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ റോട്ടറി ഓപ്പൺസ് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് എന്ന തത്വത്തിൽ അത് അന്വർത്ഥമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട്, ആ സ്ലോഗൻ അന്വർത്ഥമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് വളരെ നല്ല പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളാണ് ഹരീഷ് മോഹൻ പ്രസിഡൻ്റായിട്ടുള്ള നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞത്. അതിന് എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും ആശീർവാദങ്ങളും ഞാൻ നൽകുന്നു. ഇനിയും ഈ വരുന്ന വർഷം അതിൻ്റെ അപ്പുറത്തുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളായിരിക്കും നടത്തുന്നത് എന്ന് ഹരീഷ് മോഹൻ നമ്മുടെ പ്രസിഡൻറ്റും സെക്രട്ടറിയും പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പം എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും എൻ്റെ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. അതുപോലെ ഇവിടുന്ന് ഞാൻ 23-24 കാലഘട്ടത്തിലെ ഗവർണറായിട്ട് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് എല്ലാ സഹായങ്ങളും ടെക്നോ പാർക്കിൻ്റെ ക്ലബിൽ നിന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും എന്ന് ഉറപ്പുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ നമ്മുടെ ശ്യാം സ്റ്റാരി പെരേര നമ്മുടെ അസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ് ഗവർണറാണ്. 4 കഴക്കൂട്ടം ക്ലബ്ബ്, ടെക്നോ പാർക്ക്, പിന്നെ ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ആൻഡ് ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം നോർത്തിൻ്റെ ഈ 4 ക്ലബ്ബുകളുടെ അധിപനായിട്ടെന്നല്ല അവരെ നയിക്കുന്നതിനായിട്ട് സ്റ്റാംഷാറി പെരേരയാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ഗവർണർ. അദ്ദേഹം കഴിഞ്ഞ അതിൻ്റെ മുമ്പത്തെ വർഷത്തിൽ കഴക്കൂട്ടം പ്രസിഡൻ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ വളരെ ശ്ലാഘനീയമാണ്. അദ്ദേഹവും ഈ 4 ക്ലബിനെയും നല്ല രീതിയിൽ നയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പോകാൻ വളരെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ പ്രവർത്തിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. സ്റ്റാരി പെരേരയ്ക്ക് ശ്യാമന് എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങളും ഞാൻ നേരുന്നു. അതുപോലെ നമ്മുടെ ശ്രീ സുധി ജബ്ബാർ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം, കഴക്കൂട്ടം ക്ലബിൻ്റെ പ്രോഡക്റ്റാണ്. ലോകത്തിലെ റോട്ടറി ഇൻ്റർനാഷണലിലെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രായം കുറഞ്ഞ AKS മെമ്പർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് അന്വർത്ഥമായിരിക്കും. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും ഈ സമയത്ത് നൽകുകയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയായിരിക്കും. കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തെ H2O പ്രോജക്റ്റിൻ്റെ ചെയർമാനായിരുന്നു. അതുപോലെ എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ നേരുന്നു. പിന്നെ GSR, നമ്മുടെ ക്ലബിൻ്റെ GSR റെയ്നോൾഡ് ഗോമസ്, അദ്ദേഹമാണ് ഈ ക്ലബിൻ്റെ, അദ്ദേഹവും സുരേഷ് മാത്യു സാറും ആണ് ഇത് റിജുവിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഊർജം നൽകിയതെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ രണ്ടും അറിയുന്നത്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനും എൻ്റെ ആശംസകൾ ഞാൻ നേരുന്നുണ്ട്. കഴക്കൂട്ടം ക്ലബിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നിട്ടുള്ള പ്രദീപ് സാറുണ്ട്. പ്രദീപ് സാർ, ജെറി, എല്ലാവർക്കും എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ. എല്ലാവരെയും കണ്ടതിലുള്ള സന്തോഷം ഞാൻ അറിയിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ ജേക്കബ് ചായൻ, ശാസ്താംകോട്ട, ഞാൻ GSR ആയിട്ടുള്ള പുതിയ ക്ലബിൻ്റെ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡൻ്റാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം നാഷണൽ ട്രസ്റ്റിൻ്റെ നോഡൽ ഓഫീസറാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരെയും ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു നല്ല മുഹൂർത്തത്തിൽ കാണാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞതിലുള്ള സന്തോഷം ഒന്നുകൂടി ഞാൻ അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. പണ്ട് ഒരു ചെറിയ കഥയെന്നല്ല, ഒരു ഉപനിഷത്ത് 10 ഉപനിഷത്തുകളുണ്ട്. അതിനകത്ത് 10 ഉപനിഷത്തുകളെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് 118 ഉപനിഷത്തുകളാണ് അതുള്ളത്. അതിനകത്ത് 10 ഉപനിഷത്തുകളാണ് ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനമായിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ ഈശാവാസോപനിഷത്താണ് ഗാന്ധി എപ്പോഴും പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. ഈശാവാസമിതം സർവം സ്കന്ദ ജഗത്യാതകം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, ഈശ്വരൻ എല്ലാ ഇടവും നിറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് നീ ചരിക്കും മുക്തനായി ആശിക്കരുത് ആരുടെയും ധനം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അന്തം വരെയും കർമ്മം ചെയ്ത് മുന്നോട്ട് പോവുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ തുടക്കത്തിലുള്ള. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു ഉപനിഷത്താണ് പ്രശ്നോപനിഷത്ത്. പ്രശ്നോപനിഷത്തിൽ അതിൻ്റെ പിപ്പലാദി മഹർഷി, പ്രശ്നോപനിഷത്ത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ 10-ൽ ഒന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ പിപ്പലാദി മഹർഷിയുടെ അടുത്ത് അന്നത്തെ രാജകുമാരന്മാരും അന്നത്തെ മഹർഷിവര്യന്മാരുടെ മക്കളും എല്ലാം ഈ ബ്രഹ്മം എന്താണ് എന്ന് പഠിക്കാനായിട്ട് ചെല്ലുന്ന ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷനാണ്. അപ്പോൾ മഹർഷിയുടെ അടുത്ത് ചെന്നു. മഹർഷി പറഞ്ഞു, നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു സംവത്സരം ഇവിടെ ബ്രഹ്മചാരിയായിട്ട് വാണിട്ട് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എൻ്റെ അടുത്തോട്ട് വാ. എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്കറിയാവുന്നത് ഞാനും പറഞ്ഞു തരാം, നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാവുന്നത് എന്നോടും പറഞ്ഞു തരാം. അതേപോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ഈ ബ്രഹ്മത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് ഓർക്കുന്നത് പോലെയാണ് റോട്ടറിയെക്കുറിച്ചും ഞാൻ എന്നും ഓർക്കുന്നത്. ഞാൻ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ റോട്ടറി ക്ലബ് കരുനാഗപ്പള്ളിയിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തിട്ട് 2006 അന്ന് ഒരു 5 വർഷം ഇതുപോലെ ബ്രഹ്മചാരിയായിട്ട് ഒന്നിലും ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യാതെ കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറ്റി കഴിയില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ, കരുനാഗപ്പള്ളി ക്ലബ് ഇച്ചിരി എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ്ഡ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ പിന്നെ ഒരു ഡോക്ടറും കാർഡിയാക് സർജനും ഒക്കെ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കുറേ ഇളവുകളൊക്കെ തന്ന് 5 വർഷം സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്നിലും ഇടപെടാതെ ഒരു കാഴ്ചക്കാരനായിട്ട് നിന്നതാണ്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാണ് ഞാൻ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് ഈ ഹൃദയതാളം ഹാർട്ട് ടു ഹാർട്ട് എന്ന പ്രോജക്റ്റിൽ ചെയ്തപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് 40 ഹാർട്ട് സർജറീസ് ചെയ്തു തുടങ്ങിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കാണ് ആ സർവീസ് എന്ന എൻജോയ്മെൻറ്റ് നമുക്ക് അനുഭവപ്പെട്ടത്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് ഓരോ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിലും എൻ്റെ ഡിസിപ്ലിനായ കാർഡിയക് സർജറി വഴി പല കാര്യങ്ങളും, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള ഹൃദയതാളം എന്ന പ്രോജക്റ്റും അതുപോലെ എല്ലാം ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെയായിരിക്കും ടെക്നോ പാർക്കിലെ മെമ്പർമാരും. ഞാൻ അറിഞ്ഞിടത്തോളം എല്ലാവരും ടെക്നോക്രാറ്റ്സാണ്. ഓരോ കമ്പനിയുടെ CEOs ആണ്, എൻ്റർപ്രൂണേഴ്സാണ്. സ്വന്തമായി കമ്പനികൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കി അതിൽ നിന്നും അതുവഴി ലോകത്തെ സേവിക്കുന്ന നിലയിലേക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. നിങ്ങളുടെ പേഴ്സണൽ കമ്പനികളും അതുപോലെ റോട്ടറിയും ഒന്നിച്ച് വളരട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. അത് കഴിയും. നമ്മൾ ഏതായാലും നമ്മുടെ പ്രധാനമായിട്ടും പറയുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ നമ്മുടെ പേഴ്സണൽ ലൈഫും പ്രൊഫഷണൽ ലൈഫും ഫാമിലി ലൈഫും അതുപോലെ നമ്മുടെ സോഷ്യൽ ലൈഫും എല്ലാം ബാലൻസ് ചെയ്ത് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ നമുക്ക് കഴിയും. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല, എത്ര പല ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകളുണ്ടെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും കഴിയും. റോട്ടറി എന്ന ആ ഒരു പാഷൻ നമ്മളിൽ ഉണ്ടായി കഴിഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതുവഴി നമുക്ക് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ സേവനം ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയും. നമ്മുടെ അന്തർദേശീയ പ്രസിഡൻറ്റ് ശേഖർ മേത്ത പറയുന്നത് തന്നെ അങ്ങനെയാണ്. തിങ്ക് ബിഗ്, ഗ്രോ മോർ, ഡു മോർ ആൻഡ് സെർവ് ടു ചേഞ്ച് ദി ലൈഫ്സ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ പേഴ്സണലായിട്ടും പ്രൊഫഷണലായിട്ടും എല്ലാം നമ്മൾ വളർന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് വി ക്യാൻ സെർവ് മോർ ആൻഡ് ഡു മോർ. ആ രീതിയിൽ വലിയതായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വളർന്ന് നല്ല സംഭാവനകൾ രാജ്യത്തിനും സമൂഹത്തിനുമൊക്കെ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് റോട്ടറി ക്ലബ്ബ് മെമ്പർമാർക്ക് കഴിയട്ടെ. ടെക്നോപാർക്കിലെ എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. ഇനി അടുത്തത് എൻ്റെ ഗ്രാമം എന്ന പദ്ധതി വഴിയാണ് നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത 7 areas of focus. 7 റോട്ടറിയുടെ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം വരെ 6 areas of focus ആയിരുന്നു. അത് ഒന്ന് പീസ്, എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ, ഹെൽത്ത്, കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റ്, ദെൻ വാട്ടർ ആൻഡ് സാനിറ്റേഷൻ, ദെൻ മെറ്റേണിറ്റി ആൻഡ് ചൈൽഡ് ഹെൽത്ത്, ആൻഡ് 7 areas of focus. 7 is our environment, പരിസ്ഥിതി. അപ്പോൾ അത്യാവശ്യമായിട്ടുള്ള ഈ 7 areasലും ഒരെണ്ണം കഴിഞ്ഞു അല്ലേ? മെഡിക്കൽ, എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ അല്ല, ഹെൽത്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇനി ബാക്കി 7 areas ഉണ്ട്, 6 areas ഉണ്ട്. അതിലെല്ലാം കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് എല്ലാത്തിനും ഞാൻ റോട്ടറിയിലൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും പറയും, തുടക്കത്തിൽ ഞാനൊന്നും അറിയാതൊക്കെ നടന്ന സമയത്ത് ഈ കഴക്കൂട്ടം ക്ലബ്ബിൽ നിന്നാണ് ആദ്യത്തെ അവിടുത്തെ ബുള്ളറ്റിനിൽ നിന്ന് ഈ 7 areas of focus കണ്ടത്. അപ്പം എപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ ക്ലബിനെ, കഴക്കൂട്ടം ക്ലബ്ബ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ ഉത്തരവാദിത്തത്തോട്, വളരെ അച്ചടക്കത്തോടു കൂടി വലിയ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ കാഴ്ചവെക്കുന്ന ക്ലബ്ബാണ്. അവരെല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ കുട്ടിയായിട്ടാണ് ടെക്നോ പാർക്ക് വളർന്നത്. എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് എന്നെ ഇവിടെ വിളിച്ചു വരുത്തിയതിനുള്ള നന്ദിയും കടപ്പാടും രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Doctor. You doesn't need to apologize because we know your busy schedule. So now I invite Rotarian Finney Matthew for introducing our guest of honor, Sri John Thomas, CEO of Kerala IT Parks.
Thank you, Ronnie. My fellow Rotarians, so it's my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor for this evening, Sri John Thomas. John is actually the CEO of IT Parks of Kerala, office. Technopark is also a part of that. So, you know, John really doesn't need an introduction here, especially for the IT crowd here, because even though it has been only a few months since he took over the role of CEO of IT Parks, he has already made a very good name for himself because of the activities that he has been doing for the past few months. But I'll quickly give an introduction about him anyway. So, John did his BTech from NIT Calicut, and after that he did his MBA in Information Systems and Finance from Georgia Institute of Technology in Atlanta. And before taking the role of CEO of IT Parks, so he worked as cloud data migration and data management in Equifax. Prior to that, he was the AVP of data engineering at Genpact, and he has also worked in many consulting giants such as Deloitte, Infosys, etc. So, in his current role as CEO of IT Parks, he has already made a huge impact in the way the IT Parks works, and taking an example of some of the recent things he has done. One of the major achievement after taking up his role is rolling out the COVID vaccine for all IT people and all IT employees and their dependents for all IT parks in Kerala. So he has secured over 2 lakhs of IT vaccines for all employees. And even for the Rotary Club of Technoparks initiative in vaccinating all the support staff, he has been really helpful and provided all our support to that initiative as well. So with that, I would like to say thank you for all the support he has been giving us, and also agreeing to join as chief guest of honor for the evening here today. So with that, I would like to invite him to give his address for the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that generous introduction. So first of all, good evening to all the dignitaries and luminaries on and off the stage. Let me start by saying that I feel extremely privileged to be part of this solemn ceremony of installing the new office bearers of Rotary Club of Technopark. Though I just learned that it is more of a continuation. Anyone who stands between a gathering like this and the social hour may not be very popular. So I think. So I promise to keep my words short and sweet for this fine evening. This morning, actually, I was looking up the World Wide Web in preparation for this meeting. And I was specifically looking for the stated purpose of Rotary International. And what I read made absolute sense based on my experience with Technopark Rotary Club. The purpose was aptly stated to be to bring together business and professional leaders to provide humanitarian service and advance goodwill. And I would certainly admit and validate that what I have seen of Rotary Club Technopark during my few months of interaction, it has been just 4 months so far, validates and embodies that mission statement. Right from vaccination drive, the current leadership, the leadership that continues and which was there last year, literally hit the bullseye last year and have set the bar high for their own performance next year. So expectations are very high, guys, no pressure. I have never been a Rotarian myself. And just to clear there, I have not been member of any of similar clubs as well. But for sure, want to share with you one of the favorite stories when I think about Rotary Club. I used to work for this small consulting firm called Clarity Insights, headquartered in Chicago, roughly around 3 years ago. And I was not a resident of that particular city, so I used to visit, fly up and down every week, and used to live in a hotel close to the office. And whenever I walked back from office to the hotel, I would come across this plaque on Dearborn Street, and it read, it was on this street the first Rotary meeting was ever held on February 23rd, 1905. Well, it is said that only good things stand the test of time. So it is a true testimonial to the goodness of what Rotary stands for, that more than 100 years later, after that initial meeting, we are sitting diagonally across in the opposite part of the globe from Chicago, nearly 9,000 miles away. This august group of men, women, and we are still connected to that initial gathering, spanning the time and space by the invisible human chain that Rotary is. It is also because of the same positive spirit that an organization founded by a tailor, an attorney, an engineer, and a coal merchant is now spread all over the world with 35,000 member clubs worldwide and 12 million 1.2 million individual members. I said the trade of the founders intentionally. They did not belong to the same profession or class. They were a diverse group and they were intentionally diverse. And remember, this was long before diversity and inclusion were even fashionable or a thing. It is the same open-mindedness, the same diversity, service orientation, and can-do spirit that keep the Rotary going even today, based on what I have felt and understood by myself. I wish the torchbearers of Rotary Club of Technopark to take this enlightened organization to even greater heights and make us even more proud. Good luck, keep safe, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for having me here and wish you all the best once again.
Thank you, John. Thanks a lot for the kind words, and really look forward to doing a lot of activities in association with Technopark during this current year. Thanks a lot again for joining, and as always, you have done your homework for this meeting as well, and I think you said a lot of things that even I didn't know about Rotary, so thanks a lot for that.
Thank you, Sri John. And due to some other schedules, our due to some other schedules, our celebrity guest of honor, Sri Vidhu Pradhavi, is not able to make it up on today. So we'll move on to the next. May I now request our Assistant Governor, Rotarian Shyam Stari, for releasing the installation edition of our club newsletter, Harmony. Thank you. Now I invite AKSM Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar. Yeah.
Good evening all. Respected President Rotarian Harish Mohan, Chief Guest of the Day, District Governor nominee Rotarian Dr. G. Sumitran, PDG Rotarian Suresh Matthew, Secretary Rotarian Manu Madhavan, GSR Rotarian Reinald Gomez, AKSM Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar, fellow Rotarians. First of all, greetings from Rotarian K. Srinivasan, District Governor to the Rotary Club of Technopark. And I'm humbled and privileged to work as an Assistant Governor of District 3211. And I thank Rotarian District Governor Rotarian K. Srinivasan for giving me the opportunity to serve as the Assistant Governor of this wonderful club. Rotarian Harish, I appreciate the effective work you have done during the pandemic time, and you took the pandemic as an opportunity for doing, as Manu told, you have worked only for 5 to 6 months, but The report states that you have done an excellent job and can congratulate Rotarian Harish for doing an excellent job during the year 2021. And also take the opportunity to wish Harish and the team, the continuing team, the very best for the coming Rotary year 2021-22. Rotary International President, our own Rotarian Shekhar Mehta, has urged members to become more involved in service projects, saying that caring and serving others is the best way to live because it changes not only others' lives but also our own. So he chose his presidential team as serve to change lives. The main areas of his focus is women empowerment and membership development in Rotary. And his mantra is, each one bring one. And our own district governor, Rotarian K. Srinivasan, has chosen Entagramam as his district project. The concept of this Entagramam is to change villages into smart village. And he's also emphasis on membership development also. And Harish, how much your districts achieve, how many Rotarians you inspire, how many lives of those Rotarians you are going to change depends on you, your enthusiasm, your dedication, your openness to new ideas. But no matter how much you accomplish, no matter this year of Rotary service takes you, I can promise you that the life you change the most will be your own. The moment is here, the time is now. We begin the journey together, and together we will lead Rotary to a better future, to serve, to change lives. I wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, AG Rotarian Shyam Starry. Now I invite PDG Rotarian Suresh Matthew for the felicitation speech. PDG Rotarian Suresh Matthew is online. He'll be joining. Has joined us over Zoom.
Thank you, Ronnie. Good evening, and congratulations to the newly initiated leaders of Rotary Club of Trivandrum Technopark. It's always a matter of great pride and honor to witness the progress of our progeny, our baby, progressing into one of the best clubs of Rotary District 3211. Congratulations, especially your signature project, Upstart. No, that's a unique project. And thank you once again, Reynold Gomez, who was the new club advisor, and also Sudeep Kumar, who helped me to revive this club last year. And my gratitude goes to your president, Rotarian Harish Mohan and Manu, and all the team members for taking this club to greater heights. I don't know, because I've been listening to the talk by your guest of honor, who had done his homework on Rotary, and he said it was founded in 1905 by 4 friends under the patronage of Paul P. Harris. But I don't know how many of you are aware that we have a significant similarity between Internet and Rotary. Rotary was formed by a network of 4 friends in 1905, and Internet was initiated in 1969 under a program called ARPANET, Advanced Research Project Agency Network. The network of computers were 4 in numbers. So both Rotary and Internet was started with a network of 4 and grown virally. And both the purpose of Internet and Rotary is to connect people from all walks of life worldwide. And that exactly is the purpose you are serving. You are connecting people not only from information technology, but also from other walks of life. That is a welcome decision you have taken. And one more, before I offer my felicitations, one more point I would like to add, because I think I missed the point. I think I missed the point. Okay. Anyway, I'm so glad to witness the growth of Rotary Club of Trivandrum Technopark. Great going, Harish and team, and you have greater things to do under the banner of Rotary, and you will do it. And all the very best. Thank you.
So may I invite AKSM Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar for the felicitation speech.
Newly installed President Harish Mohan, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Sumitran, DSR Renal Gomez, Assistant Governor Shamshari Pereira, Secretary Manu Madhav, Jacobs from Shasam Kota, Vice President, Past Assistant Governor Pradeep Kumar, incoming AG for 22-23, Jerry Fernandez, President of Travancore, Rahul, and my dear friends. Let me congratulate Harish Mohan. He's been continuing president. There's no past president. He's a past president, now new president. So congratulations, Harish Mohan. See, my dear friends, this installation is a special moment for all of us. Not only for the newly installed president, but for all other members, because it's a new year for Rotary. So today, we are rededicating ourselves the motto, service above self. We pledge, yes, we will make the lame to walk, feed the hunger, we'll make the blind to see. We will build homes to those who don't have homes. So today is the day that we will take the pledge. Every year, 35,000 presidents have been changed, 540 district governors have been changed, 8 to 9 directors have been changed, and Rotary International President has been changed. So as we say that we are lucky to have a RI President, an Indian, the 4th Indian RI President, Shekhar Mehta, and who gives us the theme, serve to change lives. From an Indian RI President, it had to be a sentimental and philosophical theme, actually. So let me go to the past RI President. 2 years back, Mark Maloney says, Rotary connects the world. And past RI President Holger Nack says, Rotary opens opportunities. And Shekhar Mehta, RI President, says, serve to change lives. See, we Rotarians come together, connect each other, and serve the community. We take up the opportunity, we grab the opportunity and serve the community. And now we serve the community to change their lives. That's what the magic of Rotary. I was always, I think, like why I'm into Rotary. I look at Rotary as an opportunity for fellowship, an opportunity for leadership, and an opportunity for ethical standards and values in life. It's an opportunity for our vocation to help others and an opportunity to give to the community. I'm really happy that this club is having 2 PHF members, President himself and Shaju Ravindran. I'm sure in coming years when you end up, you will make all the 23 members or coming prospective 2 members as PHFs, and good to go. As I am the district community service chairman, you have done 13 events in last 5 months. So it's a great thing. If you have got the 12 months, definitely you'll be doing lots of community services, and wish you all the best for that. As the president of this club, Harish Mohan has proved his leadership last year and have done innumerable projects. I wish him and his team of members my compliments to them. My dear friend, you have to lead as an example. So definitely you can achieve all your goals and your dreams, and you can fulfill it. I take this opportunity to wish you all the best, and I can see my good friend Dr. Binoy Stanley is here. Hi, Binoy. I had actually asked him to join our club, so he told me, my dear friend, I've already joined Technopark Club. So I wish you all the best, Manu Madhav and President, and wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you for the patience, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Rotarian Sudhi Jabbar, for that wonderful speech. And now I will invite Rotarian Advocate A.K. Rajiv for the felicitation speech. Again, Rotarian K.J. Rajiv, he is available on Zoom. He'll be joining us. Can you unmute?
Can I audible?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
President of the Rotary Club of Technopark, Rotarian Harish, Secretary Manu, and my dear friends in Rotary. First of all, I congratulate the Rotarian Harish and team for the excellent work they have done in the last year. ഞാൻ മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് ചെയർമാൻ എന്ന നിലയിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തെ ജൂണിലെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ക്ലബിന്റെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ 3 റൊട്ടേറിയൻസ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ കണ്ടത്. വർഷാവസാനം അതിന്റെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ക്ലബ്ബ് 23 റൊട്ടേറിയൻസ് ആയി. റൊട്ടേറിയൻ ഹരീഷിന്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലുള്ള ടീമിന് മാറ്റിയെടുക്കുവാനും ടെക്നോപാർക്ക് ക്ലബിനെ വളരെ ഒരു ഉന്നതിയിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുവാനും അതിന്റെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ശക്തി നൽകുവാനും റൊട്ടേറിയൻ ഹരീഷിനും ടീമിനും കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നുള്ള നിലയിൽ അവരെ ഞാൻ ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ അഭിനന്ദിക്കുകയാണ്. മാത്രമല്ല, ഈ വർഷത്തെ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റിന്റെ പല പ്രോഗ്രാംസിനും നമ്മുടെ ടെക്നോപാർക്ക് ടീമിന്റെ വളരെ ശക്തമായ സപ്പോർട്ട് നമുക്ക് ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പെറ്റ്സ് സൂം പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ നടത്തുന്നതിന് റൊട്ടേറിയൻ അരുൺ മാത്യുവിന്റെ കീഴിലുള്ള ടീം വളരെ കാര്യമായി സഹായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ നാളെ അസംബ്ലി നടത്തുന്നതിനും ഈ റൊട്ടേറിയൻ അരുൺ മാത്യുവിന്റെ കീഴിലുള്ള ടീമാണ് ഞങ്ങളെ സഹായിക്കുന്നത്. അതുപോലെ റോട്ടറിയുടെ എല്ലാ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിലും ആ ടെക്നോപാർക്ക് ടീം വളരെ കാര്യമായി അതിന്റെ ആപ്പ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനായാലും എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളിലും ടെക്നോപാർക്ക് ടീം വളരെ കാര്യമായി ഞങ്ങളെ ഈ വർഷം ഡിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റിനെ സഹായിക്കുന്നതുണ്ട്. അതിനോട് ഡിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നുള്ള ഒരു നന്ദിയും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുവാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. വരും വർഷം വളരെ ഒരു നല്ല വർഷമായി കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ റോട്ടറി വിഭാവനം ചെയ്യും പോലെ മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് നമ്മുടെ RI പ്രസിഡന്റ് സ്ലോഗൻ തന്നെ ഈച്ച് വൺ ബ്രിങ് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ 23 മെമ്പർമാരുള്ള ക്ലബ്ബ് വർഷാവസാനം അത് 46 മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് കൂട്ടുവാൻ റൊട്ടേറിയൻ ഹരീഷിന്റെയും ടീമിനും കഴിയട്ടെ എന്ന് ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ആശംസിക്കുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഗവർണറുടെ സ്വപ്ന പദ്ധതിയായ നമ്മുടെ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് എന്റെ ഗ്രാമം വളരെ ഭംഗിയായി ചെയ്യുവാൻ അതിന്റെ തുടക്കം നിങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ തുടങ്ങിക്കഴിഞ്ഞു. അത് വളരെ ഭംഗിയായി ചെയ്യുവാൻ കഴിയട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ അടുത്ത വർഷത്തെ ഗവർണറുടെ ടാർഗറ്റായ $1 million ആണ് ഫൗണ്ടേഷന്റെ ടാർഗറ്റ്. അത് അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നുള്ള സപ്പോർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായി. വരും വർഷം ക്ലബ്ബ് വളരെ വൈബ്രന്റ് ആയിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ റൊട്ടേറിയൻ ഹരീഷിനും ടീമിനും കഴിയട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Rotarian Advocate KJ Rajiv. Now, may I invite our GSR Reynold Gomez for the felicitation speech?
Good evening to all. Respected President, dignitaries on the dais, and my dear friends in Rotary. സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു ക്ലബിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഒരു ഹ്യൂജ് സ്റ്റാർട്ടായിരുന്നു. നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങിയ സമയത്ത് സുരേഷ് മാത്യു സാറിന് ഭയങ്കര ആഗ്രഹമായിരുന്നു ടെക്നോ പാർക്കിൽ ക്ലബ്ബ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയില്ല നമ്മളെടുത്ത എഫേർട്ടും നമ്മളെടുത്ത സ്ട്രെസ്സും എന്നുവെച്ചാൽ നിങ്ങളെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രത്യേക ടൈപ്പ് വർക്കാണ്. വെൻ യു ആർ അറ്റ് വർക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ ഭയങ്കര അഗ്രസീവ് വർക്കേഴ്സാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യു ഡോണ്ട് ഈവൻ ലുക്ക് ഇൻ യുവർ ഫാമിലീസ്. എന്നുവെച്ചാൽ നിങ്ങൾ കുട്ടികളും മക്കളും എല്ലാം ഭാര്യ നോക്കിക്കൊള്ളാം. യു ഗോ ആഫ്റ്റർ യുവർ ബിസിനസ് ആൻഡ് യു ഡോണ്ട് കെയർ എനിത്തിങ് എൽസ്. അപ്പം നിങ്ങളെ ഇതിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരിക എന്നുള്ളത് നമ്മളുടെ ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ടാസ്ക് ആയിരുന്നു. ഐ സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ഇയേഴ്സ് ബാക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ. അതായത് PDGമാരും ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാരും ട്രൈ ചെയ്തതാണ്, ഫെയിലായി. ലാസ്റ്റ് മൂമെൻ്റ് എത്തുമ്പം ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ ദർ ഇസ് നോ ബിസിനസ്. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ ലെവലിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൾക്കാരാണ്. നമുക്കൊരു ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ മീറ്റിംഗ് കിട്ടി നമ്മൾ കോൺഫറൻസിൽ പോയാലേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ബട്ട് യു ഹാവിങ് മീറ്റിംഗ്സ് എവറി ഡേ വിത്ത് ഫോറിനേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് വെരി 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 അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് പീപ്പിൾ. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ ചിന്തിക്കുന്ന രീതിയിലല്ല നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ടു ഗെറ്റ് യു ഇൻ ടു ദിസ് ഫാമിലി ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് വെരി ഹാർഡ്. ആൻഡ് ഈവൻ വി ഗോട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ജസ്റ്റ് വി ഫെൽ ഡൗൺ. ആൻഡ് അത് വീണെടുത്ത് തിരിച്ച് വലിച്ചെടുത്തത് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഗുഡ് ഫ്രണ്ട് സുദീപ് ഫ്രം സുരേഷ് മാത്യൂസ് ക്ലബ്ബാണ്. പുള്ളി ഹരീഷ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു സൂപ്പർ ബോയ്, നമ്മൾ പറയും സൂപ്പർമാൻ, ബാറ്റ്മാൻ എന്നൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന കണക്ക് ഒരു സൂപ്പർ റൊട്ടേറിയനെ കൊണ്ടു തന്ന് ഹാസ് ഇൻ ഹിസ് ഹാർട്ട്. ആൻഡ് ഈ ക്ലബ്ബ് ഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ഒരു മോട്ടിവേഷൻ തന്നത് ഷാജു ആണ്. ഷാജുയുടെ സർവീസ് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് എന്നെ മോട്ടിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും എൻ്റെ അനിയൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്, നിനക്ക് ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട് ഷാജു കിട്ടിയിട്ട് നീ ഇത്ര ആയുള്ളെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് ഷാജുവിനെ ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ടായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഐ കുഡ് ഹാവ് മെയ്ഡ് വണ്ടേഴ്സ് ഇൻ ദിസ് വേൾഡ്. അപ്പോൾ അവൻ മിണ്ടൂല, അവൻ ഇങ്ങനെ അന്തം വിട്ടിരിക്കും. അവനെ പൊക്കി പറഞ്ഞില്ലല്ലോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ്. എൻ്റെ മദറിൻ്റെ ഇളയ സിസ്റ്ററിൻ്റെ മോനാണ് ലോയിഡ്. മിക്കവാറും നിങ്ങളുമായിട്ടൊക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആയിരിക്കും ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവരുമായിട്ട്. അപ്പം ഞാൻ കാണുന്നത് യു ഓൾ ഹാവ് ടു ബി ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ടു ദിസ് വേൾഡ്. നമ്മൾ ഒരാൾക്ക് ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ആവണമെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് വെരി ഹാർഡ്. സോ എവറി മെമ്പർ ഓഫ് ദിസ് ക്ലബ് ഷുഡ് ബി എ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ടു ദിസ് വേൾഡ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇത് ഒരുപാട് പൊട്ടൻഷ്യലുള്ള ക്ലബ്ബാണ്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ബലം ആനയുടെ ബലം അറിഞ്ഞുകൂടാന്ന് പറയുന്ന കണക്കുള്ളൊരു സിറ്റുവേഷനാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും ഹൈലി പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സാണ്. ആൻഡ് റോട്ടറി ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് ആൻഡ് നോട്ട് ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട്, റോട്ടറി നീഡ്സ് യു. Without you, Rotary will never survive. And you are the blood, you are the oxygen, you are everything for this organization. Please bring good members to this family. Thank you so much. And one more thing before that I have to say, Rotarian Harish and his team, Madhu, ഇവർ ഒരു ടീമായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ വണ്ടേഴ്സ് ആണ് 5 months കൊണ്ട് ചെയ്തത്. So you have another 12 months to make something happen to this, our district. And the district is looking into you. And please do something, not do something, do a lot of things and be a gift to this 3211 district. Thank you.
So as part of the Integramam project, we were planning to do some CSR activity today. So one of the security guards that we have in our Technopark, Mr. Reggie, he fell unwell, and he is actually admitted in the hospital. So we are planning to do some medical help for him. So we are donating a small amount. രജിച്ചേട്ടൻ്റെ ഫാമിലി ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും സ്ഥിരമായിട്ട് കാണുന്ന ഒരാളാണ് രജിച്ചേട്ടൻ. എല്ലാവരും നോക്കി എല്ലാവരോടും ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. അപ്പം പുള്ളിക്ക് അസുഖമാണെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും വിഷമമുണ്ട്. പുള്ളി പെട്ടെന്ന് സുഖമായിട്ട് വരുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ഞങ്ങൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ രജിച്ചേട്ടൻ്റെ കെയർ ഓഫിൽ ഈ ചെക്ക് മേടിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഫാമിലി മെമ്പേഴ്സിനെ ക്ഷണിച്ചോളുന്നു. And I invite our district chairman for service projects, Rotarian AKSM Sudhi Jabbar, to please hand over the check on behalf of Rotary Club of Technopark.
So we have almost reached to the end of the session, and our member club, our parent club from Karakutam, Rotarian PAS Major Donor Pradeep Kumar has requested to felicitate our president and secretary. So I welcome you to the dais, sir.
President Harish, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Sumitran, my friends, fellow Rotarians sitting on the dais, joining us on call, and those sitting here, not taking much of your time, valuable time. But then I cannot resist the temptation of being here physically along with my fellow Rotarian. Your incoming AGA, Jerry, is here because he is going to be handling your club also the next year. Year after Sham, there's not much difference in the zone, right? We are particularly interested in all the novel projects which Technopark has taken up. Especially, I am particularly interested in your upstart. Just taking off from where Sudhi Jabbar said, we were talking of opportunities and know how to change our lives. As you know, in project management jargon, we look into the risks, and wherever we are able to identify the risks, we try to find opportunities. And the more you review your projects, the more you review your risk and find the opportunities, your project plan gets better and better. Let us apply this theory to Rotary. And whether you believe or not, wherever I have been as part of my profession, assessing companies, looking into your project plans, giving them advice on improving, this Rotary world, the phenomenon of change which we are seeing now, which we have seen through Rotary, because Rotary keeps us telling, please improve, review, keep on changing, improving. I think that is going to help you a lot. And in vocational service, that is one area apart from other things. In the 7 focus areas itself, what I feel is Rotary Club of Technopark will be able to go a long way in strengthening the skills of youngsters, just not on coding, but on project management per se. Okay, so on behalf of our home club, I know 3 people are here, but they have their different roles. He is the GSR, he is the district chairman, community service, and you have your AG. On behalf of President Sushil from our club, and on behalf of my district governor last year, Dr. Thomas Vavani Kunil, we wish you all the best and also assure you that we will be in help. As a token of our appreciation, I request our incoming AGA to hand over the flowers to President and Secretary alone, others virtual flowers. Thank you. Just a photo. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. And now I invite Rotarian Finney Matthews for delivering the vote of thanks.
It has been a wonderful evening for Rotary Club of Technopark. So this is our first installation ceremony, and it has gone really wonderfully well. So just wanted to thank each and every one of you to making this a great evening and a great success for us. So a lot of people made a lot of effort to make this happen, and also a lot of support has been given to us from all quarters to make this a success as well. For this evening, so I would like to thank Dr. Sumitranji, our chief guest, to providing us with his wonderful insights and kind message to us, and all appreciations for us. So thank you very much, sir. Okay, and of course, our guest of honor, John, has given us a history of Rotary and also a very good message for us, and his support as well. So we would like to thank him as well for all his support. Our assistant governor Shyam, he has been supporting us from the beginning. He has he has attended our meetings. He has provided. He has always been encouraging for us to on our activities, and also he has support us in this event as well. So thank you, Shyam, for all your support. Of course, so along with our Shyam, so our PDG Suresh Matthew has been, with us right from the beginning, so helping us in all of our activity, even coaching us on so how to address all the fellow Rotarians, and taking us through each and every activities of Rotary, and also helping us in establishing this and helping us in all of our achievements. And also for all his message today, and his encouragement to us. So thank you, Suresh Matthew. We would also like to thank you, KSM Sudhi Jabbar, for his speech today, and his address today, and the message he has given us, and all of his kind words as well. Thank you very much. Also, I would like to thank Advocate Rajiv for his felicitation and his all his kind words. Thank you. Also, Reynold is again one of the mentor for us, and again right from the beginning he has been with us for supporting all our activities. So thank you for all your wonderful message and your support. And from our fellow sister club, Pradeep Kumar, who has given us insights on his appreciation for. Thank you for all the appreciation you have given us, and also thank you very much for the flowers. Okay, and so The Rotary Club of Technopark, it was the initiative right from the beginning from Harish, in reviving this. So this club is more or less synonymous with Harish's activities, because he is well known. He is actually right, in front of leading every activity of this club. So he is the one who actually pulled us all together and made this happen again. So I want to wish you very best for Harish, and thank you for all the work you have done so far. And also I would like to thank Manu for presenting our activity report and for giving a speech as a secretary. Thank you, Manu. And thank you all fellow Rotarians from all fellow clubs who have decided to come here and join us in this evening and support us in this installation ceremony. So thank you, really thank you for your presence here. We are very delighted that you could actually join us here. Thank you. Okay, and also we have Dilip, who has joined us as possibly new member. So I hope he had a really wonderful evening here, participating in this ceremony, and so we are also really glad that he has decided to join Rotary. So welcome to Rotary, and welcome to this event, and thank you for joining us here. Okay, and last but not least, so I'd like to thank all fellow Rotarians of Rotary Club Technopark for making this happen, for working in the background, for making all the efforts and all the for all the enthusiasm and all participating in all ceremonies, etc. So, of course, yes. I didn't say anyway. So it's well known among the Rotary, different Rotary clubs now for making all the arrangements for all the events. So thank you, Helena. And thank you, fellow Rotarians of Rotary Club of Technopark, and so for the great support and the great participation in all the events. And I'm sorry if I missed anyone. So thank you for everyone who has joined us this evening, and all our well-wishers and all the people who are doing supporting us. So thank you very much, and have a great evening, everyone.
We have almost reached to the end of this session, so I request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
So I declare the installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Technopark for the year 2021-22 meeting adjourned. And please stay back for fellowship and dinner. And I have a special request. I humbly request our PG nominee to sing a song for us before going. He is a very famous singer in Rotary, if you don't know.